We are back. It is a very close game. We are ahead. We are in first coming into this last game, but it is only by 10 points. So Concord has to play very carefully, and every team has the chance in the top three, has the chance to bring this. So everybody has to play careful. Concord is a big threat, a big name coming into this. So it is very tense.
It is a risky play going to the same spot here as the last game. People will do it is just all sabotage as people just want us out of the top spot. They want to progress faster, and they know that this is the last chance that they'll get to dethrone us.
We do see a couple of other people dropping around the same area, so we could see a lot of contention coming in, but we drop into a slightly different spot. We found a shield, we find the tactical pistol, and we're going right into it. The very tense and a very close game to start out. We are a little split to start out. It seems like Zeal is a little far away from us, so this could be detrimental, but I'm 90% sure. I know Zeal is sitting there looking for those kills early on, while Rexy is going around finding some loot.
Looting up and just playing slow is really the key here. Just making sure we don't take anything crazy. We're going ahead and getting our shield up. We already have full shield for Rexy, and Zeal is about 175. We're still not contested here, which makes me wonder if anybody went after Akron specifically.
We could also have seen people go after Cumberland. That is the top three right now: Concord, Akron, Cumberland, or I believe it's Concord, Cumberland, Akron. So those are your top three. Those are the names to be looking for in this last game, and that is the names of the people Concord is definitely looking out for. We want to take them down early on to secure this victory as soon as possible.
Like I said, or like you said earlier, it is really anybody of the top three's game here. It really just boils down to, who places in this game. I think a lot of it comes down to the placement in this game. I think we're going to see a lot of high kills come out from each team, and I think it's going to be close. But man, is it just a nail biter. My stomach is just in knots right now.
My hands are absolutely shaking, and I'm not even the one playing, so I cannot imagine how these guys are feeling. Talking to them a little bit beforehand, they are very confident coming into this. They have a great shot at it, and these players know what they are doing. They are ready to take home this victory. They are ready to be back-to-back champions.
They are topping off on their shield as they're making their rotate out of the drop spots. They're just going to look for where the storm goes first and do a little redirect here. It looks like they're going to be heading south, just trying to find the best position and trying to see if maybe they can pick off some stragglers like they normally do.
Now, this is the first time the storm has not been super generous to us. I mean, normally we don't have to rotate very far at all, but this time it seems like it's quite a bit of a rotation away from us. So Concord is going to have to make that hike, and it's going to be a little different than the games that we have seen before.
I'm just thankful that we didn't see any griefers in this last game. As I mentioned earlier, it's still it's the last game, so some people are completely out of it and are fine just trolling the top teams. And we have seen that before, maybe some banana suits here and there. But it doesn't really seem like anybody wanted to do that to us today.
It seems like we got off easy in that regard as we continue to run around, share the loot with each other as we see multiple kills happening. 70 people left in lobby as the storm shrinks down. It looks like now is the time that we have to rotate. We are taking the low-tech storm, so it's not that big of a deal, but I believe every little bit of damage counts here.
We're also just making sure that we do not die early. That is the key to this game, is placing ideally first, but higher than Cumberland and Akron Gold is all we need, along with maybe some kills on the side, as I'm sure that those other teams will have some as well.
As we get ready to get out of the storm, we see it's yet another long hike away from Concord. As we continue to get all of our early game loot, we are whoa! That's a legendary pump. That's great.
That is very. I mean, I don't think we needed it, but it is definitely the cherry on top to this, as well as some white heals to go ahead and combat some of this storm rotation. We still have a little ways to go, but I think it's kind of a good trade-off for making sure that we get a safe rotate in.
And hey, I'm not going to complain about getting that good of a rarity shotgun. If we could find a rarity that's similar to that for our Deadeye, oh my, is it curtains.
We're just playing our resources pretty well. It looks like we had a little bit of a surplus, and we see the map knowledge back bringing us back to the jump pad so we can go ahead and take it out of the rest of the storm. We both end up with only about 73, as it's only ticking for 1. So it's honestly no harm, no foul, really. And I mean, they might want to get topped off on whites because they do see some gunshots ahead. It looks like we're going to go ahead and play the aggressive, get up a little bit closer so maybe we can get some extra kill points.
We do hear some gunfire off in the distance. We're continuing to scout around. We have a little bit of high ground, but we see the gunfire in the distance. We can even see the bullets. We catch somebody rotating out. 3, 2, 1. We get 45 on shield. Continuing. I believe we might see the crack here in a moment, but we're going to force out just anything from them. We see a rotation right on our back.
Right on our back, so we're going up to this building here, kind of playing up, down, around it. We're getting another crack and a full knock from the sky. They're trying to escape, and we're just beaming more shield, but we have to be careful as we're getting our overshields taken off looking at others.
Go ahead, back out of there, but they're not done. They're continuing to follow us along, and we're just trying to juke them out as much as possible. We've taken a little bit of shield damage, but we do have the resources to heal it right back up as the storm gets ready to end. We get the elimination on the knock earlier. Wow, he got far in the time.
He did. And we do see the siphon come out for Rexy upon that elim there. It looks like we're just trying to get the refresh and get away from all that. That might have been a little bit too much to handle. It was a little too risky with how many different directions bullets were coming from.
We see multiple teams are rotating, and we have to rotate right in and contest this high ground as we are. Look at how close we are, and we still have a long rotate ahead of us.
It looks like we're just going to play this little pocket in the storm here. When I say pocket, this is what I mean. It's just a little tight, confided area where you wouldn't expect anybody. These guys aren't looking directly down above us, so let's just crouch right here and secure some placements. Maybe catch somebody off guard and get a 68. Not quite the crack, but we get some shot on his teammates as well. And just go ahead and rotate back. It's not worth it. Let's just play it safe.
Could not agree more. We get just a little bit. We don't find the knock. We don't find a crack. We don't find anything in particular. So we're just going to back out, play as long as possible, because the worst that could happen right here is that we get knocked really early without finding anything.
We don't want to get caught out in that water, so we are seen with an impulse coming out. We do still have the skydiving suit on Rexy here. We're probably going to want to get on our next refresh a little split between impulse nades, but even then, just one of them having it, they're both able to get to each other so well and synchronize so well on their one impulse rotate. It may not matter in the end.
I think we might see another one of the impulses come out, but we catch somebody right on the outside, 63, and we're trying to go ahead and follow up. We see that they have the duo just get a shotgun shot and decide to go away. Go ahead, rotate out. We're not going to risk it.
Using the natural cover to kind of get away from them there. Now we're ahead of them in the storm, and if I were a betting man, I'd say that we'll be looking back for these people.
I mean, Steel does seem to be a little far away from us. No, he's right there. I apologize, but I believe that was where he had dropped and he found somebody. Steel is pretty low on HP, so we're going to use his barrels to try and top off just a little bit. So we continue to rotate around. We finally get out of the storm, even if just for a second.
It looks like we're going to go ahead and go in the building here and take a little bit of close quarters fights. We're just going to get a beam third party in the back, and we're getting the entire team wipe. You can hear them screaming in there that they are hyped right now.
They want this, and you can tell how bad that they want this, as they are hyped. They are ready to get this dub. 3 kills on board as we continue to rotate around 50 people left in the lobby. Look at our inventory right now.
We are completely stacked out of our minds. We are ready to take on more fights, but it looks like we're going ahead and getting poked at just a little bit, a little tap on our overshields, but the storm is rotating again. We got those kills and we got the refresh. We need to get out of here.
We go ahead, get ready to get out of there. We're playing it very careful. We know somebody has their eyes on us. We can see the footsteps all around, but it doesn't matter. We're continuing to keep up the aggression. I believe
Oh my goodness.
Zeal not even taking a lot of damage, being able to find it, and that is another knock and another elimination for Concord.
Incredible that we just keep catching these people off guard, and really it almost looks like they catch us off guard, but we win anyway. These people that are already positioned, and we're gonna see his teammate just go down and melt right with him.
Beautiful from Concord as we are just keeping up this aggression. We catch yet another team right on the outside. Looks like we decide to just go ahead, shock out of there. Oh, Zeal taking quite a lot of damage, does go down. We pop the port, and we are in a bad spot. It's a 2v1. We use the shockwave to go ahead, get out. We are in the storm. This is a bad position for Rexy. Zeal is down, and you can hear it is going to be very tense for Rexy. He does have 3 medkits to try and just sustain in the storm.
I think if he can self-sustain with those medkits and some on the ground there, he is able to wait out these guys completely on this card camp here. They're probably going to attempt to hold him in the zone, and even maybe somebody had the same idea to rotate back through, but it looks like he's going to be able to outweight these guys. I'd say that they're going to go ahead and start rotating or get third-partied before we have to go in.
Well, it looks like you're exactly right. We see the rotate out, and we find the reboot card, and we're just gonna, wow, what a great rotate. We are right on top of the reboot van. Now, this is a bad spot for us. Everybody knows right now we are down a member, but if we could get this off, this would be huge for Concord.
This is definitely a gutsy play as the van is very loud, but with other people all around and many teams, they just pull it off. They let him in. It looks like they're going to go ahead and attempt to shoot out Zeal here, but I think they're going to be unsuccessful. I think he's going to be able to loot back up, and we're going to see a duo game continue.
Wow, I can't believe that they got it off. And we have 3 med kits to continue to sustain. We find the shields, we find everything. This is great. Zeal is back in and ready for this.
This is, I mean, what a save by Rexy. Usually you see that in our Rocket League matches, but today you're seeing it in Fortnite. What a save. It looks like now we're going to get the late rotate. As we heard shots coming from the left, it looks like we're going to redirect to the right and go towards the west area.
Go ahead, park down in this bush as we see a lot of gunfire happening right in front of us. We need to try and top off Zeal at about half HP, but we still have multiple med kits that we can give him at any moment.
We are just making sure that we play this absolutely safe now. I don't exactly know what Zeal's loadout is looking like, but it is definitely not as good as his other one, I would imagine. It looks like we're just going to wait in the bush for the fire ahead to die down just a bit so we can make sure we get a safe rotate. We are utilizing our whites right now.
I mean, we have to utilize them here. We have to play this so safe as we see as Zeal get ready, use the wingsuit to go ahead, get out of the storm. We're also going to use it, but everybody can fire at us. Is a bad spot, but we get out of it scot-free, and we find another med kit for our troubles.
We are able to stabilize, and another med kit, you can never complain, but we're just going to go ahead and get the better position ahead. We don't want to be behind. We're already a little bit low on resources, not too bad, but we could definitely see a refresh here.
As we go ahead, share some ammo with Zeal, continue to poke around. We're in a very good spot in terms of position as we see the reboot van, and we find yet another med kit and perhaps a better shotgun for Zeal. We ping it out to him as we continue to hold it high for as long as possible. We see the rotate coming out. We might see the shockwave come out to just go ahead and push this team. 69 white.
Getting an absolute crack on the people, only other people on high ground, is absolutely incredible right now. We're going to go ahead and beam out this other guy, this poor guy that is stuck on the mountain here, and we're going to go ahead. We have to be careful. There's people crouched in corners of these, but it's not going to be enough for this guy to get away. We're going to see Zeal go down, but we are going to get the squad wipe. I think we're going to be able to safely res and continue here, but this does put us in a difficult spot.
I believe that Zeal does have all of his, loot right there. We have the med kit, so Zeal has to heal up immediately. We find some bunkers for our troubles as we use the wingsuit to go ahead and rotate out. We're getting a little fire, but it doesn't seem like they're going to keep it. We've managed to land. Wow, what a tense final game for this to be. We are in is a very close game in general, and this team has continued to res and continue to keep up the pressure as we find 48. I believe that was a knock. We didn't get the kill, but Zeal goes down again. Here he is.
I think he's going to be able to revive again unless these guys really push on us, which it doesn't look like they are so far. It looks like we're going to see a third revive come in. He is just staying alive, making sure that he has a teammate for the end game. Like, this is insanity.
This is insane. How many 3 revives as we go ahead share our shields? You can hear them getting hype in there as we continue to poke around. 15 people remaining, 7 kills on the board. Concord is in a good spot. We really need some white heals now. We're probably going to have to use a little bit of siphon in order to get this. We hear some fire off in the distance as we go ahead and prepare ourselves. The storm is shrinking and we have a rotate ahead of us.
Let's go ahead and hear those player comms, see how they're faring.
That's free. Low key.
Dolphin dead.
Right. Behind. Team behind still. Chill. No, watch your back.
100.
Crack. 1 HP. Dead. Do we go for that or no? 60.
Reloading.
Come on, Rex.
Yep. We can just sprint this. We can literally sprint this. I have a finish in here. I don't know if they ended up getting it. There's Dolphin.
There's the bunker here. Chill. Jump me, buck.
Hey. Dead. Another kid.
Jump me, buck.
Stop. They can't.
30 white. Dead.
Nice. You need air ammo? Pulls back to us. Come on.
180. I have a bunker still too. You have a bunker, okay? We in there.
Yep.
Yeah, pull straight to that.
What in the world are we watching right now? We are just seeing beam after beam come out. We are in an incredible position. We have all the resources in the world. It seems like this is going to be another win in the bag.
I mean, you hear them too. They are confident. They're ready, but it does seem like Rexy taking quite a lot. Has to back out. This is the first time Rexy has gotten this low as his shield nearly entirely gone and has to back out, try and rotate on over to Zeal. 54 life, and Zeal finds a knock again. Another Elin for Concord as Zeal topped off due to the siphon.
Topping off, we're going to go ahead and make the rotate here. We still have bunks at our disposal, but we're still using natural cover to make sure that we have them for the height here. It looks like we're just going to go ahead and use it to get up this little cliff. Oh my goodness, the intensity of this match is insane.
We continue to stay top off as the chug brings us right to 94, and we catch a rotate right on top of us, another 20, and he tries to land, and it looks like we get the elim as well. 3 people left in lobby, 2 of them are
It is a 2v1 right now. We're going to get the impulse play.
One more person.
No way. Is he going to die in the storm, or are we going to get the final shot here? We're going to go ahead and put more pressure on him. Let's go!
You can hear that they had this! 3 resin and they still kept that up?
That is absolutely insane. 3 downs, 3 reses, all the eliminations in the world. I find it very hard to believe that we are not going to be in first place tonight.
Look at that. They had 12 kills, a first place finish, and how they played there at the end. If Concord does not get first place, that is insane.
That is so, I mean, I am
goodness.
almost 90% sure that is going to be the win for tonight. But we are going to wait and see the score, how it actually tallies up. So we will see you when we have that answer. We are back, and the tally is in. The votes are in. The score is here. I have also here with me, I got V-Zeal and Rexy, the men, the myth, the legends. So can I get a drum roll, please? Like, Concord has made first place. Let's go!
Back to back.
Congratulations to our guys for all their hard work. Travis, Rexy, what do you guys have to say about your most recent back-to-back victory?
I mean, first things first, I gotta say all glory to God for that.
Amen.
You know, we like to pray before every match. We prayed 3 out of the 4 matches. With the one that we didn't pray, we got 19th. The other 3 we got 1st, 5th, and 1st. You know, the Lord paved the way for it. He's going to continue paving the way, and it's only going to get better from here. That's a back-to-back. I mean, you just got to wait and see Thursday. So
Thursday, man. Thursday. I like it. Calling it out ahead of time. Zeal, what you got?
First off, all glory to God. You know, that's what I got to say first. But I'm just glad we won again because last time they said it was a Mickey Mouse. You know, there was a couple errors before the last game. So this time we made sure that without errors we could still win, kind of showed everybody we could do it. After day 1, there was a big gap between us and third, but me and Rexy, we talked about it over and over for the last week, and we've been saying we wasn't worried at all. We knew we were going to come out on top. If anything, it actually makes it better because we play better when we're down. So it kind of helped us out that they did better on their first day, but yeah.
Close that gap immediately, I want to add. There was just no stretch of time there at all. It was game 1, that 100-point gap, gone. And then the rest was just cleanup. It was an awesome victory.